Welcome to day 76 of a dish a day, where I'm attempting to upload a new recipe every day for a year. And I was going to be making a chocolate and honey no-bake cheesecake. But at about 11 o'clock I started thinking about coffee. Best time to start thinking about coffee. So by 12 o'clock I decided that I'm doing a coffee and chocolate baked cheesecake. By 1 o'clock I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about the cheesecake, and by 2 o'clock I was up and making the base for the cheesecake. My mind pisses me off sometimes. I have a bag of locally roasted coffee beans and they're amazing. I'll pop a link to them in the description, definitely check them out if you're a coffee lover. And we're going to be making that with a stunning coffee infused salted caramel. So let's get cooking. Start by getting 250 grams of Hobnobs, the oaty ones, into a mixer, blitzing them up into a fine crumb, and then adding 120 grams of melted butter. Get that into your 9-inch cake tin and set in the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours. Crush a small handful of coffee beans in a mortar and pestle and get that into 200 milliliters of double cream. Warm your cream gently until you start seeing steam, then turn off the heat and cover and steep for about an hour. Drain out your cream and cool completely before using. We're then going to dissolve 2 tablespoons of instant coffee in 2 tablespoons of boiling water. My espresso machine is broken, it's the only reason I'm using instant coffee. Then over a bain-marie, you will melt 200 grams of good quality chocolate chips. Once they're melted, we're going to let them cool slightly. In a separate bowl, beat 600 grams of full-fat cream cheese with 125 grams of caster sugar until it's nice and creamy. We're then going to, one at a time, add 3 large eggs, whipping in between to make sure they're fully incorporated. Then add in your coffee and your melted chocolate with your infused cream. And now it's time to pour all of your mixture into your cake base. Get that into an oven at about 140 to 150 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes until there's a little bit of a wobble still in the center. At that point, turn off the oven, leave the door open ajar, and leave the cheesecake in there for about an hour. This allows the residual heat to finish cooking the cheesecake gently enough that it doesn't crack. Now, as you're about to see, mine did crack because I'm a fucking idiot who set it 10 degrees higher than it should have been, and I'm not mad about it at all. But if it does crack, it's not the end of the world, it's more of an aesthetic thing, it doesn't really affect the flavour. Once your cake is fully cooked, get that into the fridge to set up for at least 4 hours. Now heat 100 grams of caster sugar with 4 or 5 coffee beans that have been lightly crushed in a pan. Once all of your sugar is melted, add 50 grams of butter, whisk continuously, slowly pour in 75 mils of cream, continue to whisk, and then strain out your coffee and add your salt, give that a mix, and then it's time to start building. Release your cake from the tin, dust down with good quality cocoa powder, finish off with coffee beans and high quality chocolate buttons, give a slice, and then give a lovely pour of your salted caramel, and this one is unreal. There'll be a full written recipe in the description. Don't forget to drop me a follow if you like my content, and I'll catch you on the next one.